Hello folks and welcome to Final Fantasy VII, and it's all kicking off at the moment. Diamond Weapon is making his way over to the beach in order to attack Midgar, and Rufus has not got his canyon ready at this precise moment, and by the looks of it you don't want to run around since you will collect some random enemy encounters. But they're not too challenging since Midgar was the first part of the game. So to the monsters around here are crap and give you crap. But here comes Diamond Weapon. He's not exactly rushing himself, so while he's on his way we'll just double check our materia. Knights of the Round, very useful. I think we'll keep that. In fact we might end up using it, seeing as how this boss I believe has something close to 100,000 hit points. I might be off on that, but either way we're going to want to use that spell, I think. So hopefully everything will go okay. And here we go. We have entered battle. How good. Oh no, I used the wrong thing. Our Barret can defend for now. I don't know if we'll be using him. Let's see what Sid does. Wow, this guy's got a high defense stat, I'll tell you that. He looks mean as well, doesn't he? He really does look mean. All the way down there we have Knights of the Round. And not much we can do now apart from wait for this to happen. We can't actually cast any spells. But I'm kind of hoping this will kill him. Each knight is doing 6,500 points of damage, which therefore means we'll be getting about 80,000, 85,000 points of damage, maybe even more than that, with this ability. So I guess we'll find out if or not he has 100k. If this kills him, then I'm guessing he does. If it doesn't, then he doesn't. And my information was incorrect. But either way, Knights of the Round is an awesome material to use. And it isn't easy to get by this particular stage in the game, since how you do have to lose your gold chocobo in one. But hey, that's what I did, and if you did as well, then you should be using the rewards for that. I mean, Sid's got mine, so I don't think we'll use mine. Have to go to the whole rigmarole of this cast again. Is he dead? Is he dead? I guess we're about to find out. He's dead. Well, he's not actually dead, but it's the end of the battle. And for our trouble we get 35,000 experience and 3,500 ability points, which has levelled up a magic plus and an HP plus. And look at all that lovely experience. Sid of course has the XP plus materia, which is why he got a whole load more. It's a good materia for your underdog, so it helps them catch up with the rest of the party. So yeah, he probably has 100,000 hit points, but you only have to get him down by about 50 of those. What's happening here? Oh great, time to move then really. Aha, so Rufus is ready to fire the cannon. He's very casual and laid back about it, isn't he? Oh wow, do not remember getting voice acting in this. Sister A, target confirmed. I really do not remember that sort of voice acting. Is that part of the game, or is that added into these extra MIDI things we're using? I really don't know. Either way, this looks good. Or the Mako energy's pumping right into the cannon, because that's what we're firing. Well, that's what Rufus is firing, I should say. He's not on our team. Let's see what sort of damage this does. Oh wow, it takes down half of Midgar with it. What's going to happen to Diamond Weapon? Is it good night Vienna? To be honest, it probably could have dodged this. Talk about standing in the wrong place. Well, it certainly finished off Diamond Weapon. But was that what they were exactly aiming at? I mean, it's just gone straight through him and has carried on. Okay, they're actually aiming for the barrier over at the northern crater. Will it be effective? Will it give us access? Yes, it will. The barrier is down. Well, it looks like Shinra have served their purpose. And this is where we have to say goodbye to Rufus, which is a shame, because he's an awesome character if you ask me. Okay. Right, so we can go over to the northern cave now. See what's going on down there. But before we do, there's a couple of other things I want us to do. Actually, no, we'll go to the northern crater and then we'll do what I want to do. So it's Reeve, Scarlet and Heidegger. They're just about finding out that the President has been killed by weapon. Ah, so there you have it. Reeve is in fact the one controlling Kate Sith. And look, it's Hojo. He always likes to cause problems, doesn't he? And he seems to have gone mad. Well, he was already mad, but now he's just flipped. Looks like we're going to have to stop Hojo then, doesn't it? There's a surprise. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't appear like Vive is going to be able to help us from his end. So we're going to be on our own. Not that we would have expected any different. Yes, we're going to come. Okay, so all we need to do now is fly to Midgar, and if we fly over it, we will do something which I'm not going to ruin for you just yet, but that will advance the next part of the story. So there is something we are going to do beforehand, and that is we're going to park right outside Midgar. Where is it? Without getting too close so we don't advance the story, and we're going to run to it. The reason being, there is a guy parked out here who should give us a tidbit of information. Okay, so he tells us he's dropped an excavation key. So no, he's dropped a key while on an excavation for that gate, and if we go and collect this key, we can actually enter the original part of Midgar that we've been to previously and collect some stuff. It's the first time in the game we would actually have been able to return to Midgar as well. In order to do it, we're going to have to head to Bone Village. And we're going to have to start digging. So we're going to start digging, and we're going to choose good treasure, and we'll order a search just here. We'll choose done. We'll ignite the bomb. And I'm actually going to search here, because I think this is where the Sector 5 key is, which is the thing we're after. If not, we'll have to try again. It can be a little bit random, unfortunately. Let's see what we got. Oh, no, there we go. Key to the Sector 5. It's always around that little area. And with that in mind, we can now head back to Midgar without once again flying over the top. And we have come back for a very specific purpose. What does this guy say now we've got that? Ah, nothing interesting. So that's Ares' church, of course. And you probably want 129,000 gil before you come here. No, don't need to save right now. We're going to head to Wall Market, the place, of course, where originally Cloud was cross-dressing earlier on in the game. Just got to try and remind myself how to get there. Nope, that's Ares' house. You can, if you so forthwith want to, chat to everyone around. Let's see what Barrett does here. That's pretty obvious, really. And I doubt they're going to give us much in the way of experience for our hardy party. 48, wonderful. And 160 gil as well. Isn't that just marvellous? Okay, so this is the way to War Markets. This will take us to the park. Some weird enemies here. Giant houses that attack you. Or something along those lines, see? I told you. Nothing that Barrett can't take care of in a single hit now. We're going all the way over here and to the right. If you remember, the pillar was destroyed earlier by Shinra. They tried to blame it on Avalanche. That didn't go down too well, I have to be honest. And now what we're looking for is this, the Premium Heart, which is actually Tifa's ultimate weapon. So yeah, you'll definitely want to grab that. And we're also looking for the weapon shop, which might be in the next area, but I'll just check these as we go on up. This isn't the weapon shop, I'm sure of it. Okay, that's the item shop. I'm going to buy some tents while we're here, though we're running a little bit low. I like to have about 40 plus at any one time. What do we have in here? Yeah, like we said, it's been a while since we came here. Materia shop. Any decent materia? Nope, just the same old crap. Okay, so as I mentioned, it's in the next section. It feels weird being back here, I have to say. Machine gun, this has got to be it. Basically, we're looking for an item called the Sneak Glove. This is the guy who sold us the batteries earlier, which gave us access to the Shinra building. So 129,000 gil for the Sneak Glove, which is basically a lot of money for an accessory that increases your stealing rate. And let's be honest, that's fairly useful, seeing as how, if you've been watching this guide at any particular length of time, you'll know that stealing is a complete bitch. Right pain in the arse it can be. Who's got the steel material? That would be nobody, so let's give it to Sid now that he has the glove equipped. And from now on, stealing should become a lot easier, at least in theory. But yeah, so I think we'll actually leave the guys here for today. I'm not going to make you watch me run all the way back outside, although that's what I am going to do. So in the next episode, we're going to head into Midgar, into an area that we haven't yet visited, and try and stop Hojo, because ultimately we need to stop Sephiroth, and Hojo is getting in the way of us doing that. So please do join me for that. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, as we've pwned Diamond Weapon with Knights of the Round, and a lot of other stuff done as well, such as collecting the Premium Heart, Weapon for Tifa, and so on and so forth. So thank you very much for joining me once again. I've been your host Fuzzfinger, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.